Hello everybody! Hello you guys! Ayun, so I just want to share with you guys how I found out that I have a pituitary tumor. So, way back 2016, ito yung unang manifestation niya, is all of a sudden bigla na nanlabo yung paningin ko. And it's not like sobrang malabo, ano lang siya, like parang nag-start lang siya na lumabo. During that time I felt like ano lang siya, normal na panalabo ng mata as we age, you know. And then, that was, I believe, 2016 yun. And then, naayos naman siya, na-fix naman siya by getting glasses with prescription glasses. So, naging okay naman siya. So, pero alam mo yung, during that time, kahit naka-glasses ka na, pag malapit, malinaw siya. Pero pag malayo, doon talaga yung nagiging struggle. Kahit naka-glasses ako during that time, malabo pa rin siya. And then, as years go by, parang, nasanay na lang ako na ganun siya. And then, parang hindi din man siya sobrang nakakasagabal sa day-to-day life ko, and I'm still able to work during that time. That time I work in a call center, so talagang isa rin sa reason pala yun kasi naman sa call center, like nakaharap sa computer talaga during the entire shift. So I thought it's one of the reasons kung bakit talaga nag-deteriorate or lumabo yung paningin ko. And then after a couple of years, parang nagsa-start na yung panlalabo ng paningin ko, nag-iiba na siya. Like, yung each eye, ito yung eye mo, diba? Well, let's say this is your eye, yan, ito. Yung half niya, this side, yung inner corner, inner side pala, is malinaw. And nandito parang lumalabo siya to the point na talagang nagiging blind spot na siya. Same with the other eye. Dito naman yung blind spot, and dito naman malinaw. So, pag malapit, nakakakita naman ako ng maayos. Pero pag malayo, as in talagang sobrang labo niya, as in. So, medyo naging alarming na yun kasi it's not normal na ganun yung vision. And whenever nagpapagawa ako ng bagong glasses, I would ask the optometrist kung ano kaya yun, ganyan. They are not aware, or yung napagtanungan kong optometrist during that time, she's not aware, or she has not heard of that kind of condition. So she advised me to go to an ophthalmologist para ma-check siya, which I did. 2023, ayun, 2022 pala. 2022 November, nagpa-check ako sa ophthalmologist. And then the ophthalmologist, meron siyang ginawang test sa mata ko, and tinest niya yung pressure. First, meron siyang pinatak na liquid. Tapos meron siyang machine or parang pen na something like that, na dinikit siya sa mata ko para ma-check yung pressure. I don't know para saan yung test na yun, pero yun ang ginawang test sa akin. And then, nung sinasabi ko pa lang dun sa doctor yung condition ng mata ko, kung ano yung na-experience ko, meron na agad siyang idea kung ano yung possible na nangyari, kung bakit nagkaganon. So, ang sabi ng doctor nun is merong compression sa loob, kaya may naiipit na ugat. Hindi pa niya sinabi sa akin nun na it could be a tumor or something, pero ang sabi niya merong naiipit na ugat, kaya nagkaganon yung vision ko. And then, nag-suggest siya ng CT scan, which July 2023 na. Nagpa-CT scan ako, medyo natagalan pa kasi during that time medyo in denial ka pa, syempre. Naggawa ako ng sarili kong research during those period pala na from November 2023 until July. Nag-research ako, curious ako kung ano ba yun. And then meron na akong idea na it could be a tumor, ganyan. Tapos nga, nag-CT scan na ako noong 2023 July. Doon na na-confirm na meron yung tumor, which is nasa pituitary gland siya. And then it was called a pituitary macroadenoma. Yun yung ayun yung medical term talaga dun sa condition na yun, is pituitary macroadenoma. Macroadenoma siya, the word macro kasi malaki na siya. Malaki na yung tumor, kaya macroadenoma na siya. For other cases naman, yung tinatawag sa kanila naman is microadenoma, if hindi pa ganun kalaki yung tumor nila. So, in my case, malaki na, so it's a pituitary macroadenoma. Ayun, and then, ang unang-unang binigay sa akin na medication ng doctor na pagpa-check-upan ko, urologist, dito sa may Cainta Rizal. Pinag-take niya ako ng oral na steroid, which is yung dexamethasone. Ayun, kasi during that time, meron na ako na experience na headache, pero hindi naman siya sobrang severe. Mild headaches lang naman siya. Pero ang sabi kasi ng doctor during that time, yung unang neurologist na nakausap ko, it's possible na yung headache is caused by the swelling niya dun daw sa loob ng utak. I mean, not really the utak, but dun sa loob. So, kaya ako pinag-take ng oral na steroid kasi anti-inflammatory siya. Ayun. So, yun yung naging symptoms ko dun sa aking naging sakit nga na pituitary macroadenoma. And then 2023, we decided to undergo a surgery to remove the tumor. And unfortunately, hindi siya natanggal lahat. Merong natira. Hindi natanggal because hindi kakayanin ng katawan ko kung pipilitin nilang tanggalin lahat. So, I would siguro mga 60% ang natanggal nila din sa tumor. Tapos meron pang natira. So, I'm still on medication. Meron ako tinatake ngayon na oral medication that could help na ma-shrink in tumor. Pero it's still a long way to go. Hopefully, totally ma-shrink in tumor para I can, live a normal life. Ayun lang naman. And I hope this will serve as an awareness so everyone na huwag natin baliwalain kung ano man yung mga nararamdaman natin. Maliit man yan, or minor lang yan, a pain or something. Always have yourself checked. As much as possible, yearly magkaroon sana kayo ng check-up para kung ano man yung tumubong sakit, maagapan, para hindi na lumala. Remember, prevention is better than cure. And always live a healthy lifestyle. Umiwas muna sa mga bisyo, umiwas sa mga processed foods, especially sa mga fast foods. And ayun, just take care of yourself, take care of your health, both mentally and physically. Thank you, everyone.